Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a fun purple smoky eye, and the first step as always is to use a primer, and I'm using my Maybelline Master Prime, and I just put that all over and massage it in. And then I'm going in with the last little bit of my MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I am using it in the color NC35. And I just dot that all over my face, and then with a kabuki brush, I'm just gonna go in and blend that all in. So I like to always just pat it first, like pat it in, and then once it's like spread out all over my skin, then I like to go in and like blend it a little better. So that is what I am doing here. Next up is my concealer, and I am using the Fit Me concealer. I think it's from Maybelline. It's one of my favorite drugstore concealers that I've ever tried. It is so good. So I'm just going to put that under my eyes in a like triangle kind of shape to highlight and conceal that area. And this is, I'm pretty sure, the color number 20. So it's pretty close to my skin tone. It's just a little bit lighter. So I'm putting that all over, and then I'm just going to blend that in with an angled kabuki brush. And then I'm going to go in with another one of my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this one is in the number 10, and I'm just going to put that on all of the high points of my face. And then I'm going to go in with another, I think this is the one that I use for my foundation, the brush, and I'm just going to pat it in first and then blend it in once it's like spread out a little bit more. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of cream contouring, which in hindsight this doesn't even really do much because it's so close to the color of my skin. But this is the NYX Wonder Stick, and I have it in the color neutral, I think, and this is way too light for actual contouring. But I just applied that onto the areas that I want to contour a little bit, and I'm using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to blend that in, and I like to pat it in first and then blend it in with like with all of my other cream products. And then I'm just gonna go in with the Beverly Hills Anastasia, or what is it? Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows, and this is in the color Dark Brown. To set my under eye area, I am using a very light powder, and this one is from Revlon. It's the Nearly Naked Pressed Powder, and I'm using it in the number 010, which is, I think, fair or light. It's like one of those. That's one of the lightest ones. So I'm putting that under my eyes and then down the center of my face to, again, do more highlighting with that. And then I am taking the Revlon Nearly Naked Pressed Powder in the number, I think, 20. And that is what I'm using to set the rest of my face makeup. So I'm just using a big powder brush, and I'm just applying that all over the face. And I also like to go over the light areas to blend. For bronzer / contour, I am using, I think I used the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And at first I used a very light color, and then here I'm going in again with a little bit of the medium brown to deepen up the contour a little bit and make it look super like perfect. I couldn't think of the word. And then I'm just gonna go in with a little stippling brush and just go over that that contour to blend it out a little bit. And then I'm gonna use that shimmery pink blush from the Becca and Jaclyn Hill face palette, which is super pretty. I love those blushes. Those are like becoming one of my favorites, and I'm just going to apply that with a cute little angled blush brush, and And then I'm going to go over it again with that stippling brush because you have to blend or else you'll have like pink streaks on your face and that's not cute. So just remember to blend your face makeup. And then to finish off this part of the face, I am going to be adding some highlights, and I think I'm using Champagne Pop from that Becca and Jaclyn Hill face palette. So I'm applying that on the top of my cheeks, down my nose, and on my cupid's bow. And then again, blending is key. To start off with my eyes, I am going to be priming them with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I love using this one. It's very neutral, but not too pale. So I love just applying that all over my eyelid and then blending it up towards my eyebrow. So I'm just applying that with a little like kabuki brush for your eye, and that one is from Sigma. And then after I apply it, I just like to blend it in with my finger because it is kind of thick, and the brush kind of doesn't do a very good job of blending. So I bring that all the way up to my brow, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye, of course. So I'm going to be starting off using some eyeshadows from the Nude palette from The Balm, and I really love this palette. It's really good and on the cheaper side, so check it out if you haven't. So I'm going to use that like medium, like cool tone medium brown in that palette, and with a cute little dome brush, like a little, it's like a smaller blending brush, but it has a dome shape. I'm going to start putting that light brown, like medium brown color into my crease, and having the most amount of color on the very outer edge, and then just blending in towards the inside of, like the inside corner of the eye. So I'm just going to do that for both eyes. Then I'm going to jump to the Lorac Pro palette. This is the first one. I'm pretty sure this is one of the first ones. And I am going to use the one of these light colors in the front here. So I think that one's called Cream. So I'm going to take that on a small little brush, and I'm just going to put that right under the highest point of my eyebrow and then blend it out to the sides. That's just going to act as my highlight. I really blend into a matte highlight, so that's why I like to put that there. So the purple eyeshadow I'm going to be using is from Mark, which is a company that also works with Avon, and I love this purple color, and I'm going to use it with a tiny little like eyeliner brush, and I'm going to start working this eyeshadow onto my eye, sort of like in an eyeshadow, in a eyeliner kind of way. So I'm just going to apply it right to the base of my lashes, and I'm just going to start packing on that color so I could have the best color payoff. And I'm going to build that up, and once I have it all along my lash line, I'm going to start winging that out, and I just follow the angle of my lower lash line. Then with a small domed like packing brush, I'm going to start blending up with that purple shade, and I'm just applying more purple to the brush and then just packing it right on top, bringing that shade, like slowly bringing it up so that it has a nice blend, because with colored eyeshadows you don't want to go crazy from the get-go because it'll turn into a giant mess. So I switched to a little bit of a fluffier brush, and I'm just going to start blending into the very bottom part of my crease. So you can see I'm not taking it all the way up into the crease. As of right now, I'm just blending that color into that medium brown that we have as the transition shade. Then I am going to start off and do the same exact thing on the other side. So with that smaller blending brush, I'm going to go into the Nude Tude palette again, and I'm going to go into that matte brown. I'm going to take that on there, and I'm going to use that to blend those two colors together, the medium brown and that purple together, so we could have a little bit of a better blend. So I just do that on both sides, and then as always, you're going to want to reapply the colored eyeshadow, because with all the blending, the shade kind of gets a little muddled and you can't really tell the color because it kind of like fades away. So you want to always reapply that purple when you're doing a look like this. So I'm going to go in with that tiny little eyeliner brush, and I'm going to apply some of that purple eyeshadow to the very outer edge of my lower lash line, and I'm going to connect that up to the top lash line. And then I'm going to go in with that little dome brush, and I'm just going to go around those edges and blend it nicely. So I'm going to set my eyebrows using this little NYX like wax pencil, and I'm just going to apply that right over my eyebrows, and then with a little spoolie I'm just going to run through them and comb them out. I'm going to go back into my Lorac Pro palette, and I'm going to take that light nude color there, and I'm going to use a little tiny dome brush, and I'm going to put that right into my inner corner to brighten those up. And I just love the way this looks. It's like the perfect amount of shimmer. It's not too intense, but it definitely brightens that up. When I have a dark eye look, I like to go into my waterline with a black eyeliner, and this is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in black, and I like just to put that right onto my bottom waterline, and I go from the edge to edge. I make it nice and dark, and then I'm just using my Stila Stay All Day eyeliner, and I love this eyeliner. It is so amazing, and that little point on that, it just makes it so easy to make your liner. So I'm just going to apply my eyeliner, and I'm not going to wing it. I'm just going to leave it as it is. So then I was going back and forth between these two colors, and I have that darker raspberry color and then a little bit of a brighter raspberry. So I ended up going with the darker raspberry, which is a little bit like nicer for fall. So this is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color, and I can't think of the name of this actual shade, but I will have it listed in the description below, so go check that out. So I'm just going to put that all over my lips, and this did take a little bit of a process because I wanted to get them perfect and make my lips a little bit even. For mascara today, I'm just using one of my all-time favorites, and this is the Maybelline Lash Stiletto. It is so nice, and I'm pretty sure this is the waterproof version. So I'm just going to apply a few coats of this, and I think that's it for the eyes. So I wasn't too happy about the way my lips turned out because my lips are so uneven. So I went in with a little bit of my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer on a super tiny little eyeliner brush, and I went around and just perfected my lips and made them the way I wanted them to look. So my very last step is to spray myself down with the Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray, and I just go nuts with that. I spray it all over and you can see how wet my face is, but then I just take a big piece of paper and just fan it until it's completely dry, and then that is it for this makeup look. So here is a quick shot of how the eye makeup turned out. I really love this dark, deep purple smoky eye, and it's perfect for fall. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you haven't already, I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!